Right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. Right, yeah, Friday night live stream. Just wait for some people to get on. Normally there's people on already. No, Zed's just got on. Right, Zed. I'm surprised you weren't already here, because you normally are. But yeah, I'm not as late as normal. I thought I was going to be on early today, but then I had a lot of messing around to do. I've got the second story. I haven't written it yet. Read it yet, sorry. I haven't written it. I haven't read it yet. The reason I said about written, I may, if we're going to print this one, I may need you to get you to send me it again. I'll explain in a minute. But I did get it, thank you. Yeah, I ain't read it yet, though. I will read it. Right, Irish ladies, right, Harry Dent. Right, let me just get this set up how I want it. So I'll just play my donations ad thing quickly before I Karen, I'm going to turn my phone's got the CCTV cameras. I'm going to turn that off in case it's using the internet. So if you ever want to support this channel, you can, because multiple people do. You don't have to support, but as I say, a lot of people want to. And there's an easy way to do it called coffee.com. It's a website. The link is in the top of the description, and it'll be in the chat. You'll see a thing called Nightbot. We'll put a link on. Click that link and then just put a donation in, and this video will show you how to do it. Again, as I say, you don't have to do it, and I'll be honest with you, most of the time I play this at the beginning of the stream just so I can set up my set the chat up how I like it. So here's how you can support. It is very much appreciated if you do, and I'll be back in 30 seconds. All right. Right, I'll be back on in a second. I'm just setting this up. I can't do none of this till I would do all this before, but I can't actually do it because it can't be done until the actual live stream is live. Right, that'll do. Let's see who's on. Richard, right, Rich, Timbo, right, Timbo, you got your patch, didn't you? And your key ring, glad you liked them. Anthony, right, mate? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. So how's it hanging? Yeah, I'm all good. Oh, and I did read your second. What I might need you to do, Zed, I don't know if you sent me it differently than before, but this time it's the whole. If you could you copy and paste it all and then send me it again? And if we're going to print it, because at the minute I wouldn't be able to print it because for some reason what you sent me is basically an image of the story. So it can't be cut and pasted, if that makes sense. It doesn't matter though, but I'll read it. I'll probably read it tomorrow. Yeah, I've been a bit busy. I've been looking after my niece and nephew all week because they've been off school, so it meant I ain't really. And then getting up early. As soon as they go, I end up falling asleep. You know, shit like that, basically. Patterson Brothers, how you doing? You all right? Heroin with ease. You all right, mate? Mother, you all right? Shark, you all right? Wealth Dan, you all right? Peter, you all right? How are you all? Yeah, I'm all right. Fred Mayer, how you doing? Or Meyer. Sorry, mate, if I butcher your name. Zed said I did cut and paste it. Strange. I'll give it another go. Yeah, for some reason, Zed, I can't. It's come out as like an image. It says I don't know how it works, but I couldn't physically cut and paste it myself, which means I couldn't really do anything with it apart from read it. Yeah, strange, isn't it? Yeah. So how is everyone tonight? Shark said Mike Chopper Reed, Weapon Collector. Exactly. Yeah, so Zed sent me another Spyroverse story, but I haven't read it yet. I watched some films this week. I watched I'll tell you what I did watch. I watched the new. What have any of you lot watched the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre film? Let me know what you thought of that. Yeah, hello everyone who's on, by the way. I appreciate it. Timbo said, yeah, I go to the gym regularly. The best workout is trying to keep up with 7-year-old stepdaughter. I'm in my 50s. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Timbo. There you go. Yes. Yeah. Well, my niece and nephew are 6 and 8. So yeah. Although they ain't too bad because you can distract them with a bit of YouTube and yeah. By the time they go, I'm fucking knackered and I have to go to bed. So I ain't getting a lot done. That's why there's been hardly any videos. I have to sit up here with the door open for a little bit and knock up a bloody shorts video. That's right, because I can just get existing videos and make a video out of them. Yeah, I will. After this week, I'm going to start getting up early and trying to get more videos done because I've still got 3 of the shooting competition videos to do. And that's last year's. You know, it is last year's, yeah. Mother said, I bought a Jaguar crossbow from Hitilla. It's a gift for a friend. No, nice one. Yeah, I went in the loft. That measurement I gave you was the exact measurement of a Jaguar box. I've still got one in the loft. That's a typical. It's been a bastard all day. Did you have a shit day, did you, Zed? That's a shame. Oh, and your second email, what I'll do, Zed, I won't bother replying to you about that on here unless you just say, yeah, go on. And I'll reply to you now. Otherwise, I will email you back. Don't worry, I will. Richard, feel like shit. Think my CNS is fried from all the training. What's that, Rich? And no deload weeks, laying off for a whole week. What's that, like exercise and stuff? Anthony said the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre is very gory. I honestly preferred the original. Same here. Right, my opinion on the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I did enjoy it. I thought it was a good film. Very short though, because it's only 123 minutes, which is a shame. Could have been longer. Extremely gory, which was good. I did like the gore. They kept. I won't do no spoilers. They kept Leatherface to still like a bit of a mystery. You know what I mean? Not too much detail in it. You know, because you put too much detail and it spoils it. You don't need no details on him. Just he lives with a nutcase family and is a nutter, basically. Yeah, I thought it was good, but same here. I think the original was actually better. But this is a sequel to the original, isn't it? Really, so it sort of cuts out all of the other ones, and this is well, no, I suppose it includes Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 and 3 because they're sequels, aren't they? So this one's like a sequel to the original ones, not the remakes. Emperor, how you doing? So Zed, I read your email quickly earlier. From what I gather, you were saying you took some bits out. I would leave it in if I was you. Put it in there. Send me one with it back in. The more, the better. I wouldn't think there'd be anything too much. You know what I mean? Add as much in it as you want, Zed. I would keep as much in as possible. Rich said it was okay, but better. It was okay, much better than Halloween Kills by Miles. Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Rich. You're right, Top Hat Man. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I've been watching quite a few films this week. I'll tell you about them, and I bought some as well. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I won't say no spoilers. I know when I'll say any spoilers for any films if we talk about them, especially new ones. But yeah, I would recommend the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I did enjoy it. I also watched. Funny thing is, right, I did a weird thing. So I've been wanting to watch a film that I've seen for ages. So I've seen it ages ago, kept wanting to watch it. And I thought, oh, sorry, I'll just buy it then. Because if you look on eBay and go on things like Music Magpie, you can get a lot of films for like £2. So I bought the film, and then before the film arrived, I noticed it was on Film 4. So I ended up watching it on Film 4 before I got the DVD. And that was this. If you've not seen this, it's on Film 4 right now. So you can watch this right now on Film 4 if you want. Vinion. It's worth a watching. It's on Film 4 right now if you want to watch it. Patterson Brothers said that card splitting shot of BSO was brilliant. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I think that took me about 7 shots. And I'll tell you the real trick, the trick to shooting a card in half is to make sure it's clipped down. Because when I tried it, it has to be clipped firmly. Because what happens is sometimes the pellet will get halfway through and then it shoots the card off. So the card has to be up against something and clipped down. And that's the trick I found to being able to do it. Because I think I had a lot of people in there saying they've tried to do that and they couldn't do it. And I suspect it's that. The card isn't firm enough down, and it eventually gets taken away by the pellet, if that makes sense. Mother said, all that talk about movies, Mike. Which movie do you prefer? That's so. All right, there you go. Said Mike, which movie do you prefer? Bullet to the head.
Are you fucking insane? You don't just kill a guy like that.
I just did.
Or shotgun. I've had diarrhea personally.
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
That was actually made by your mother. Anthony said the Texas Chainsaw Massacre family weren't in it. Family kind of made the film. Rednecks are very funny. Yeah, they're not. Well, we won't say too many spoilers. That's not really a spoiler, but yeah, I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. But I like the original. Right, Dan. Longbowman, how you doing? Cody, you right, mate? Boybo Tactical, how you doing, mate? You right? He said, today I found a free slingshot in some trash on the street, and it's a good slingshot as well. I don't know why someone would throw away a good slingshot like that. But a win for me. Yeah, exactly. That's strange, isn't it? I wonder why that was. But maybe it was, a lot of people don't know how to put the band's back on. Maybe it was that. Husband said he's bugging out this week. I did see that. Is he bugging out just for a week or is it for good? I thought he was going down there forever. I'll be honest with you. I doubt a lot of the places he'd be going would be very safe still. Richard Mike, you get the Simpson clicked. I linked you about to it. No, I forgot to get that. There's so many things I need to get. There's so many little clips I need to get, and I forgot to get that one, Rich. Be happy. How you doing, mate? You right? Is everyone liking the stream, by the way? So, I had a weird coincidence with films this week. So there was that Vinion film that I bought on DVD, and then the day after I bought it, it was on all 4. And then I also watched. I've seen this before, but I wanted to buy it because I enjoyed it when I watched it the first time years ago. Ripley's Game, which is it's another one of the. If you can hear something in the background, that's my CCTV. You probably can't hear it actually because this mic only does sort of close proximity. Ripley's Game, good film, well worth watching if you haven't seen it. It's a Tom Ripley film. He's basically a psychopathic con man, but he's sort of able to, not like the nutters, he's managed to get into sort of polite society and very rich. And anyway, so the same time I was on all 4 looking up, just see, because I got on there to see what's on there, I saw a film called The American Friend. And weirdly, I only clicked it because I often go on about my American friend. So I clicked that to see what it's about. And it's basically another version of that. But with Dennis Hopper in. I've never even heard of it. So yeah, 2 of the films I bought recently are on, well, not both on Film 4, but you know what I mean. Why is Slingshot Warrior bugging out? Nuclear bombs. They had nuclear bombs. He's heard that the whole of the east coast of America is going to be nuked soon by very reliable sources that tell him secrets, basically. An Irishman said, yes, forever, the Deep South. Bow Boy Tacticals, I don't really know what type it is as a plastic handle. Is it like the plastic handles with the metal fork sticking up, like a what are they called? Like a what the fuck are they called? Black Widow? Is it Black Crypta's on? You're right, Crypta. I saw you sent me a message earlier. To like a video chat thing. I couldn't join at the time. Yeah, Tremors is a good film. Calibus, how you doing, mate? Timbo said, I'm imagining your CCTV has a crossbow mounted on it. Let's say. Everything has, yeah. So many, You like Crypto, how you doing, mate? Yeah, war never changes, exactly. So, what was the other film? Oh, last night I watched Happy Death Day. You ever seen that? That was pretty good. Yeah, I enjoyed Happy Death Day last night. I've been getting back into my films a lot because I've not been streaming on Twitch at night, and I'm often tired, so I just reasonably late at night just watch a film. So I've been buying some sort of £2 DVDs. You're trying to test, was you, Crypt? All right, mate. Yeah, sorry, at the time I couldn't join. And I think I only saw it not long before I came on here. Right, Brief Fire. Yeah, Happy Death Day. That was good. Sort of a time loop film, like a Groundhog Day, but some young woman being killed. Caliber said, I fly drones for a hobby. Somebody said to me, what do you do if someone tried to shoot it down? I said I would return fire. That's it. Anthony said, the new Evil Dead movie, it was better than the original. Have you seen the new Evil Dead? Yeah, yeah. It's better in its own way, isn't it? I like the original Evil Dead for what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, the remake of the Evil Dead, I have got that. And that was very good, very gory. It's a more serious film, isn't it? And proper budget. I do like the original. I would say it's as good as the original because they're very different. You know what I mean? Very different films. But I think if someone nowadays hadn't seen the original and then watched both of them, they've definitely said the new one's better because the old one's quite dated now. The old one has its own charm to it because of what it is and who it is, you know, Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell and that. But I know what you mean. Nick's nice. How you doing, Nick? You right, mate? Grip said, I hope not, Zed. Grip said, I want to try underwater drones. Yeah, Dead Man's Shoes is a very good film. I've got that. So these two films I'm going to show you now, I have not watched, and I don't know hardly anything about them, so no spoilers. But I was looking up films. I'll tell you what it was. There was a list of disturbing movie recommendations. Both of these were on that list. One, I think these are both disturbing in their own ways, from what I've read. So one of them, I'm going to watch one. I might watch one of these tonight. So Tideland, which is a Terry Gilliam film, but I think it's a fantasy film. But what it really is, it's the imagination of a sadly neglected child whose mother has died and father sort of neglects her. So she lives in this sort of fantasy world, and the film is sort of the fantasy world, but really it's a neglected, little kid. That I've not seen that. I know nothing about it apart from that. And then this is supposed to be quite mad. Again, I've not seen it. Visitor Q. The most insane film yet from director of Audition and Dead or Alive. But I have seen Audition and I've seen a couple of That Mike Takeshi's. I thought it was Takeshi Mike. His name was. Yeah. Why does that? Is that backward? Why does that say that? Yeah, I thought it was Takeshi Mike. That says Mike Takeshi on there. Anyway, I've seen some others of his films, and they're all pretty sort of mental. Did he do Itchy the Killer as well? I don't know. I'll stop talking about films in a minute. No, don't seem like most people are interested in them. I wrote a little list down, so you actually had topics tonight. do topics. No one wants to talk about them. There's a load of crossbow stuff. Then I'm being sent some new crossbow accessories. Right, actually, I'll wait till Mother gets back. Mother, if you're not on, let me know when you come back, and then I'll talk about them then. So yeah, what have you lot been at then? Yeah, Dead Man's Shoes is very good. Right, let's put the ad on quickly. This is a 30-second ad. If you ever wanted to donate to this channel, you can. My channel's been completely demonetized, and it's the only way I make any money. All right. So if you want to donate, you can, but you don't have to. This video will show you how. The link is in the description, and the link will be in the chat as well. This is 30 seconds, so don't go nowhere. I've just read it, Calibers. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Cheers. So yeah, if you ever did want to support, it's in the description and it's in the chat. Nightbot has just put it on. Zed said that's because they changed to be like European names, Japanese, Chinese names, or back to front, so to speak. Yeah, they put the name. But yeah, I've never ever seen that written like that before. Mike Takeshi like that. Because on the back, Zed, look. And then on the front, backwards, with an extra fucking eye. Oh, no, it has got two. Mr. X, how you doing? I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. Thanks for asking. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. How are you? Timber said, trying to do some work on my last Roman knife. Whether it's too bad. Last time I had my workbench out, there was a house on. Ah, fuck's sake. Yeah, that's a shame. I'll be glad to get back in the shed. But the other thing is, if I don't get out in the shed or in the garden, I barely get any fucking exercise, because I'm not doing anything. You know what I mean? It's annoying. So yeah, I'll be glad next week. I'm just going to start getting up early, and I won't have the excuse of I ain't got enough time. But it's pissing me off, to be honest. Caliber said I watched the new Ghostbusters film on it. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll check that out. What do you call? Tactical Pirate sent me a similar thing. Jim, how are you doing, Jim? Yeah, those badges, Jim. I've covered the whole thing in wax. I've got some it's called G wax. It's for boots. I've got a lump of it, rubbed it all over it. So they may be pretty waterproof anyway. But if you can get your sort of oil in. Funko Freddy, how you doing, mate? Mr. X, you're doing great. Fingers are coming on. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, mate. Glad to hear that. I still ain't got none of that Neem stuff yet, but I will do. Since you've sent me it, I've bookmarked that now, so that'll be easy to get when I've got the money for it. Irishman said Vikings Valhalla was released today for those who are interested in that sort of thing. What is that? Is that a TV show, computer game, or something, Irishman? Oh, it's a Netflix TV show. Jim said, I'll use G-Wax, do good. Yeah, that's what's been rubbed into it. They've all been added, because it's hard to tell, anyway. When you look at it, don't look like there's anything on them. Because I didn't bother with those. I thought they'd look better if they didn't have any dye on them. Because the dye looks nice, but sometimes the dye is quite dark, and you can't see the you can't see the patterns quite as well. Yeah, Neem. Yeah, yes, Jim. Yeah, yeah. Mr. X had recommended it. Not Neem, as in the fucking I know where you're going with this. Not that kind of fucking Neem. I don't know. I don't know where you're going, but let me Google it. See what comes up. Yeah, Neem capsules. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Neem is the natural herb that comes from the neem tree. Patterson Brothers said, get to your local woodland food. Well, the thing is, I don't have time at the minute. I would like to do that. I would like to do it, but I don't even have time. I don't have time. Yeah, what I was saying about the dyed ones look good, but sometimes it's harder to see the logo on them. These ones are still available, by the way, if anyone wanted any. So I've still got a brown one. I've got, these are the key rings, not the badges. 2 black ones and 2 red ones, if people want them. I think I was doing them for £2.50 each. Jim M said, weird, I use neem oil as a natural insecticide. Yes, neem tablets are supposed to be very good for your guts and that. And they got quite a few things. They're antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, immune boosting. And Mr. X was telling me, because he was having, I think he had bad guts and that, but for certain things, couldn't eat certain things. And I have the same issue now. So he recommended getting some of them, and I'm probably going to do it. Yeah, look all right, don't they, Jim? Yeah. But I did the badges plain because I thought they would they sharp slightly more. You right, Peach, how you doing, mate? Dad said, I remember years ago when I watched a really crappy kung fu film. The lead actor was called Fuck You. I still wasn't sure. I found that funny. Tread, how you doing, mate? Sure I butchered your name there. Said, anyone seen any good videos coming out of Ukraine? Not really. Not well, I don't know what you mean by good. There's been some horrible things. Funko said, watched your short through the week on the custom Bowie. I'll put some more nice ones on soon. It's hard editing them down to that short though. That's right, Peach. Welcome. He said thanks for the thing again. I sent Peach one of the Soul on patches as well because I knew he'd like them. Peach said I find the black ones work well and catch a shine really good. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I think you're right. They probably holding that. It all depends what light it is. When I hold these up, they all do sharp pretty good. But I thought the plain ones showed up a little bit better. Overall, sorry, just checking something here. There's a lot of new names on tonight. Stu, how you doing, mate? Jim said on the allotment, not in my guts. Mr. X said do all sorts of neem products. Uchi said the video of the Russian tank crushing a civilian is crazy, and the old lady wasn't that. Yeah, they was very lucky, weren't they? M3 said Bone Tomahawk is a 2015 movie with Kurt Russell. I watched that the other day because I also watched Brawl in Sub 99, which the same bloke made it. Yeah, very good. Both of them are good. Nick's nice. Are you selling those patches already or not? I'd like one to stick on the magnets on. Stick some magnets on, and then I can stick them on the patches. I'll make some more. I've sold them all already, Nick. I'll make some more. And then I'll sort you out. I might. Right, so if you want, do you want me to do one without the holes in? I'll still do the border. It's up to you because I can also do things like I might buy some Velcro and ship them with double-sided Velcro. I mean, so not double-sided Velcro, but Velcro on one bit and the sticky bit on the other, and you can just stick the You know what I mean? Sorry, I just got to fuck about on here for a minute. Basically, yeah, I think it goes plain, then black dye and all the other colours. Never dyed anything. Blue. No, I haven't. I've been tempted to get some strange colours, but I've never got, because you can get any colour, can't you, Pete? You can get green and blue and yellow and yeah. Stu said Brawling Sub at 99 is decent, and yes, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was I'm getting put off by all the weird comments. No, you're right, Euclid. No, there's a lot of new names on, and there's people being a bit weird. Someone saying on here, vote for someone better than Joe Biden. Why would you want to come on and write that weird shit on here? You know what I mean? Nick said, yeah, the one with the border cut into it, but without the stitch holes would be perfect. All right, I'll sort that out, Nick. I think I've got enough leather to make 3 or 4 of them. But I can buy more anyway, because the good thing with those, they're easy to make, and they're inexpensive as well. So I've got to go back looking through these comments now. There's a lot of Mother said, Mike, I saw SAK has a redback quiver you made. The one he has doesn't have O-rings. Can you make another one without O-rings? Stu's did have O-rings, but he probably took them off because he's had his a while. They don't need the O-rings on. It just depends how tight it is. If they're very tight, you don't need the O-rings on anyway. The whole point of the O-rings is it enables thin and fat bolts to fit in. But if you've got say the aluminium bolts in, you probably wouldn't need the O-rings anyway. Stu says slow burn, bit like Bone Tom. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, they are slow burners, aren't they? But in a good way. They're not boring, but yeah, it takes a while to set up some good, very graphic violence at the end, don't you? I don't know his name. But yeah, Mother, if you want to message me saying, Mike, could you make me a quiver without O-rings? No, in all honesty, I don't think any of them really need O-rings. It's just I do it. It was all just to cover my own back. When I sell them, I want them to be able to fit all bolts. I didn't want to have the same issue that 3D Cabin had, where some of his don't fit certain bolts because they're holes. Whereas mine, I designed them specifically so that they'd be able to take any bolts, because those O-rings make a little gap. They fill the gap for the thinner bolts. But if you use aluminium bolts, you probably don't need them. I'm looking up there because my crossbows are up there. Are you getting your suit? Was your Crypto? Crypto says I'll soon be wearing a suit and tie. When, if you don't mind me asking, when is don't say if you don't want to. You know what I'm going to ask. When is it? You know, I'll just say when is it, and you can go with that. Don't write no more. Or you can just email me, or don't answer at all, Slingshot, if you don't want to. Oops, had anyone seen the new Tiny Cricket pocket knives? I haven't, actually. Let me look that up. Who's that by? Or did you mean CRKT? I don't know now. Freddie said Pam and Tommy is a canny watch along with the dirt on Netflix if you're looking for something different. I'll have to check that out. I've got the old Pam and Tommy porno from years ago. Yeah, that's what the O-rings are really for, Mother. You don't need them on there if you're not using the crappy plastic bolts. Yeah, it was all to just cover me. I wanted my quivers to be like, you buy the quiver and there's no complaints at all. You know what I mean? It fits every box you can try. And that's what those O-rings do. The O-rings enable the plastic bolts to fit in as well as the aluminium bolts. If you're using the aluminium bolts, you may not need the O-rings. Yeah, it was just an extra little feature I put on there just to make them a little bit more universal. See you later, Richard. We don't really do politics on here. I know it's a hot topic at the minute, Ukraine stuff, but you'll find a lot of my viewers don't really want to talk about it, if you know what I mean, because they want to have a relax. But I understand, and there's no issue mentioning it because I knew people would, and I've not told anyone not to. I was said on a different subject, Todd's Workshop posted a picture on Instagram a few days ago of his folding knife range, and they look really good. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to follow him on Instagram. I would probably enjoy his Instagram stuff more than his videos, because his videos are good, but sometimes they're not totally to my liking, if you know what I mean. It's hard to explain what I mean, but Uchard said the new crickets are very small but very thin. All right. Crypto said, I have to go to my mother's funeral. Said it's Sunday, Mike. Yeah, all right, that goes all well, mate. And you know, do you reckon you might get to at least see some family you haven't seen for a while? Would that be nice? You know what I mean? I know these things are never nice, but sometimes at least you get to see family you haven't seen for a while. Caliber said, as Scouser, I only wear a suit for 3 things: wedding, funerals, and court. Same there. Same here. Mark Wood said, check out Victorinox Ranger Onyx. All right. Let's Google that right now. Oh, well, if I didn't saying, right, Mother, you back on at a minute? Yeah, that is quite nice, that. Is that a locking blade on that? Or I might do a video of my legal carry knives again soon, because I've got more now. Grit said, my suit is all black, including the dress shirt. Yeah, look nice. It'll look nice. Very respectful is what you know. As you said, you're going to take a picture for us, aren't you? Mother, I had a message from 3D Cabin, and he's going to send me. Oh, actually, Crypto, I might have a little gift for you if you don't mind, if he sends me it, because I've not got one, and I know you have. But I'm going to be sent an accessory for one of the HDR paintball guns to review. But I just said to him, well, he said he's got all these products made. I said, yeah, send them, I'll review them for you, mate. So the ones I don't want, you know, the HDR 50 thing, I've not got that. So I could probably send it to you, Slingshot, and you can use it. So there's a printed stock for that, I think. There's also a new stock for the Tomcat 2 and the Adder. Not Adder, Tomcat 2 and the Redback. There's a new stock for those, or the RX and the Redback. I'm not sure. As a 3D printed handle for the R9 and Cobra Adder. So yeah, these will all be coming to review soon anyway. Yeah, the old Spydico Ladybug calibers, that'd be good for, that's a good sort of keyring knife, isn't it? That's the little tiny one in it. Yeah, if he sends me one of these paintball things that I haven't got, an accessory for these paintball guns that you've got, Slingshot, I'll send you it or something. Oh, I was going to say, I haven't had a suit since I made my communion. Navy blue velvet jacket, grey tweed trousers, light blue shirt with frills. And Nave elasticated dicky boat. I was a pedo stream. For fuck's sake. Oh, God. I could picture that as I was reading it. Zed said, I have a Spydico bug. Now that's tiny. Yeah, sorry for the people who were watching and commenting who suddenly couldn't like to do the subscriber thing, but there was a lot of weirdos on for a second there, so I've had to change it to subscribers only, just to stop the weird bollocks. So I'm not really here to sell these, but I might as well mention it while I've got these in my hand. If anyone wants any of these key rings, as I say, I've still got a couple available. The ones I said. So I've got 2 black ones. 2 black, 2 red, and a brown one. If you look on my community tab, they're on there. They're £2.50 each. That includes postage. Although for America, it might be a £5 postage. I may have to stop sending abroad because now every time I send abroad, the postage, it's fucking horrendous now. It's at least a £5 for a 5mm thick envelope that big. Yeah. So basically, to send one of those to America now, minimum price is £5. Unless you send it so cheap it takes 6 weeks. Yeah, Caliber said I have the TDR 50 cal revolver. I'll be very interested in the accessories. Let me go and have a look on his channel quickly. Not on his channel, on his page. See what he's got done. And I'll tell you what's on there. I couldn't see all of them last time I looked, but he hadn't had them all ready by then. So yeah, EK Cobra Adder front foregrip accessory. And what he's done, he's made a foregrip that's offset, because what happens is when you put a foregrip on that crossbow, it's sort of slightly shooting forward. And he's done it so that it's actually facing down. Like I'll tell you what it looks like, a bit like a Tommy gun. Bit like a Tommy gun foregrip. Looks quite good. Funko said 1 or 2 old flicks. 1 or 2 old flicks. I'm guessing you might find on here. Yeah, Dead Man Shoes and A Room for Romeo Brass. And I've seen all of those. Yeah, A Room for Romeo Brass and Dead Man Shoes are made by the same bloke. A Room for Romeo Brass is one of his early films. What's his name? Shane Meadows. And that's also got Paddy Considine in it, isn't it? A Room for Romeo Brass. I have seen that. Yeah, and Eden Lake. That's good. American History X. You know what? I only have American History X on VHS. So on 3D Cabin, the new products, I don't know if they're all on here, as I say. But yeah, he's done a new stock for the redbacks and that. I don't think they're all on here at the minute. No, they're not. I have to wait until we get them. Yeah, because the pistol grip thing's not on there either. Grips are too bad, Mike. You can't have a more powerful Lumerex guns. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? That's why. You know why? That's why crossbows are good. No limits on the power of those. Yeah, at least there's nothing on them. Oh, to warn you all now, I won't be on tomorrow, I doubt. I've been invited down my brother's house. Yeah, so I'm not going to be on. There's a small chance I might be on about 12-ish, but I can't promise it. It depends what time I've come home. Sing, how you doing, mate? You all right? See, you better make the most of tonight. Is there any tonight you're getting? Caliber said, I keep my Ladybug and Leatherman PS4 on my keys. Also a whistle, a bright orange lanyard, and a torch called the Nightcore Tip 2. No, see, I've heard of Nightcore. Yeah, the twins reunite. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Crypto. Yeah, do you know what? I've not got a Ladybug. I have got a couple of I've got a couple of spider. No, I've got a. Hang on, have I got a couple of spider cone knives? I've definitely got one, maybe 2. Zed got me the bird one, didn't you? Which is basically the. Yeah, I think I've got a actual Spyderco and a and the Ganzo sort of clone one. I quite like the old Spider Coaster. It can be expensive for what it is, though. Calibers, I highly recommend them. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some little small stuff. What I'll do soon, I'll do a video of all my legal carry knives soon. Khalid, right, mate? I don't know if you was on earlier or not. I thought I saw you on, but not sure. He said, "Have you ever seen the Ballad of Buster Scruggs? It was great. Fuck, I can't talk. Great scenes of single action cults and revolvers. I have seen that, and I really like that. If no one's seen the Ballad of Buster Scruggs, it's a Coen Brothers film, isn't it? And I've never seen one before. It's a compilation Western film. So like that's not the right name for them, but like Creepshow has sort of 5 stories. It's a horror with 5 stories. Yeah, the Ballad of Buster Scruggs has 5, maybe 6 different stories, don't it? Yeah, I really like that, Khalid, because I'm quite a fan of Westerns. I like the one. Let me try and think what ones. So let me look it up, and I'll tell you which ones I really liked. The chapters in it. So there's the Ballad of Buster Scruggs, which is the gun spinning bloke, isn't it? Near Algodones. Which one was that one? Meal Ticket. Oh, yeah, that was the one with Meal Ticket was the one with Liam Neeson in. All Gold Canyon was a good one. The Gal Who Got Rattled was very good. Yeah, it was. Yeah, do you know what, Top Hat Man? I think my favourites were. Which one was near Algodones? Whatever. Yeah, near Algodones. I like that. My favourites was probably near Algodones, All Gold Canyon, and The Girl Who Got Rattled. But I liked Meal Ticket as well. I liked all of them. But the best one out of all of them, the one that sort of surprised me the most was probably the Gal Who Got Rattled. That was good. Crypto said, I think Mike and Malcolm have a similar personality as well. I think you're right there. You're definitely right there, Slingshot. Funko said, I've got to shoot WC and chaps. Oh, you got to shoot WC and chaps in the chat. Have a great rest of your night. See you later, Funko. Take care, mate. Thank you for joining in. Caliber said, my favorite gun spin is Robocop. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Yeah. Can't beat that. Top Hat Man said, Meal Ticket is good, whereas the Limbless guy, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, and it's left. I won't spoil it, but the end is quite ambiguous, as in, or is it? I think it's left up to your imagination, as far as I remember, isn't it? Like, you don't actually know what happened. But I won't say don't say no more than that to anyone because it'll spoil it. Sing said, Mike, you should do a bug out survival video for people who haven't escaped war. I've been tempted to do that. I don't want to look like I'm milking the situation, but I might do. If it keeps getting, if we'll see how it goes, because there may be, if it got to the ultimate fucking degree, we might all have to be doing it anyway. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think I'll definitely keep that sort of, because I'm gonna have to sort my shit out anyway. Mom said, Mike, can you make a quiver for the R9 that fits one of the side rails? Are there twin conventions in the UK? Probably. I'd imagine there is. Like that, mother. That's what you're talking about. And I could have it so it could mount vertically. So this can mount anywhere. And all I'd have to do is put a little plate on there and change the thing around. So it could be mounted that way. At the minute, it would mount that way, but you could make it that way, and this would take the 4 bolts. Yeah, I'd make them. Surprised you didn't know. Actually, I've never done a video on them. Do I hunt? Not really. I have done hunting, and when I have hunted, I've eaten. I've shot stuff, eaten the eaten the animal, kept the skin. I even sold the skin. Proper hunting, old school hunting, like you would have in the old days. Carla said, I had Robocop rental copy of Betamax. I used to listen to it in the background as a kid. I was playing with the Lego. Nice. Yeah, Robocop's a great film. Dad said, I think they might be a bit too busy to watch bug out videos if they are busy running away from what. Well, that's a good point. That's a good point. So it depends how long I leave it, don't it? I have got some bug out stuff, though. I have got some bug out stuff online. Crypto, do you, Malcolm, should attend? I'll look into one. Rex, how you doing, mate? Please, a fun fact about single action revolvers. You're only supposed to load 5 bullets and leave 1 empty. Because the gun can go off if the hammer banged forward. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's one of a lot of people used to do that with revolvers anyway, because of just to have it. It was just added sort of safety feature in the old days, as you say, because it meant you'd still have your gun loaded, even when automatics came back. Not automatics, but you know what I mean. Self-loading pistols, whatever you'd call them. With a magazine. Because you could still pretty quickly shoot it without having, you know what I mean. Mum said, I already saw that one on stream. Don't know how good it will look on the R9. It doesn't have to be on that way, though. It could be that way. But I've got my R9's not out at the minute. But yeah, I could change that mount around the other way. I've done it for someone else. You just literally put a little tab on there, turn it the other way around. But yeah, there are those. James, how you doing, mate? You're into your films. Bought these the other day. I've seen one of them, and 2 of them I know nothing about. So that one I've seen, and funny thing is, it's on Film 4 right now to watch if you want to watch that, anyone. And then these 2 I was looking up. What was it? It was a list of disturbing movie recommendations, and these 2 came up. But I think they're disturbing in different ways. So Tideland, I think that's disturbing because it's a young girl who's being neglected, basically. And then this one's well, actually, I better watch out what that's showing on there. Saying that because he's not saying nothing rude, but I've got in shit before for showing stuff that wasn't showing stuff, if you know what I mean. Crypto, you should watch The Sopranos. Do you know what, Slingshot? I'm 100 gonna watch The Sopranos one day. I think I'd really enjoy that. Yeah, I've not managed to yet though, but I think I'll buy them all one day. Caliber said, my dad used to own a video shop back in the day when he converted from Betamax to VHS. I got loads of the great films from the 80s, fantasy and sci-fi. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I used to love my my local video shop. Probably provided me with half of the DVDs I got now because he used to get them. This was in the day when it was hard to get DVDs. You couldn't really buy them online. Well, I couldn't. I didn't have the internet. And I used to I'd give my mum a list of about 20 films, and I'd say, take that up to Tony. And she'd take the list up there. Yeah, and then he'd get me them for the same price he would get them. I have seen some of his film. That's not the first Mike Takeshi film I've seen. But yeah, I think I've got a few of his. I've seen Audition. Did he do Itchy the Killer as well? Yeah, so I know sort of what to expect there. Let's see what ones I've seen of his quickly. Yeah, Itchy the Killer, Audition. I may have seen one other one of his Yakuza ones. Right, where am I? Hop Out Man said, real sad to see all those old shops going out of business, DVD shops. Yeah, our local DVD shop had to just be turned into essentially an off license in the end, and just a shop. But what I was going to say, yeah, about I used to love the local video shop. We used to my mum would go and visit her mum, our nan, and my dad would drop us off. If we didn't want to go, he'd give us a couple of quid. No, I don't mean give us a couple of quid, because he would have to get the films, even though the video shop knew it was for like two. So it'd be basically me and Matt, about 12 years old, stood in a video shop. My dad would drop us off there and come back half an hour to an hour later. And we were perfectly happy just in there looking at the films, never out of the horror section. It took us that long to decide. After that, we'd end up renting out Bad Taste or Brain Dead, which is Dead Alive in the US. Yeah, shame when these things get shut down, go out of business. Dad said, by the way, Mike, I very grudgingly let a friend read the Spyverse book. She actually liked it. I did have to explain why the weirder parts were funny, though. Yeah, because some people it wouldn't without the references, it might not make sense. It's a very good story, Zed. It's actually very well written. That's what's enjoyable. It's good. It's excellent. Yeah, that's good. Craig said, tip, you watch The Sopranos, bring some, there's too many scenes with delicious, all right, food. All right, nice one. Yeah, I'll do that. Caliber said, anybody have an old Amiga computer? You know what? I never had any of the computers. We had all the consoles, but never had any Amigas or anything like that. We had Ataris, Segas, Nintendos, all that shit. But never the little computers, if you know what I mean, like Spectrums and all that, and that would use a tape. We had that fucking old game where you twist the knob, like the old Pong games. I'll get you, Khalid. Yeah, bring some snacks if you're gonna watch the Sopranos. I'll do. Yeah, I do. I would like to watch. There's a couple of TV series that I will 100% watch one day, so get around to them. But I don't mind watching them later. It's a DVD shops were a big part of my childhood. Every weekend, I mostly bought kung fu movies. One of the last DVDs I remember buying was Tony Jaa, The Warrior King, also known as The Protector. Yeah, I used to love it. I used to absolutely love going in the video shops and the DVD shops, and yeah, a big part of my every Sunday. It was every Sunday. He'd just drop us off there and go off pricing jobs. Come back about an hour later. We'd still half time we still hadn't decided. But I found some great films as a kid. Caliber said we used to get blank discs and copy everyone's games. It was super. Yeah, I've never done any of that. Zed said, how are you getting on with games? I finished it, Zed, quite a while ago, and I loved it. And all the people who complained about the end, I thought the end was good. I think the difference was I watched it all in one go in about a month. So I didn't have these long waits, which frustrated people. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was one of the best TV shows I ever watched. Yeah. James said, check your email. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I'll check that now, mate. Oh, fucking hell. Thank you, Joe. I massively appreciate that. Fucking hell. Nice one. Yeah, I'll get them. Thank you. Because you know what I'd actually like to watch? It's just, you don't mind me saying, do you? I won't say it yet, but I'd rather watch it like that as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like actually having it, you know what I mean? Top Hat Man said, heard a guy today who looked about 19 say he's like an old man these days. Who said that? You all right, Bob? How you doing, mate? Right, I'm just gonna mute my I know they're going now anyway. I'm just gonna mute my CCTV when my deer comes in. Calvin said, my favourite characters are the Hound, Tyrion, and Bronn. Yeah, I like them. I went off Bronn at the very, 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 very end. But yeah, Bronn was good. I liked the Hound, Tyrion, all the Starks. James has just sent me all the Sopranos, so I better watch them now. He sent me a link to the Sopranos. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. That's just how I'd like it as well, so I can watch it at my own pace. You ain't got to watch it online worrying about. I always have this weird apprehension whenever I watch anything online. I always have this weird apprehension of hang on. You know, when you're watching it on Netflix, there's a couple of things that annoy me. So I always get worried that it's going to start buffering or something. Although that doesn't happen nowadays. You know, the one thing that drives me fucking mental is when they start. I don't know why. I don't mind it so much in TV episodes because you get a bit bored. When they don't let you watch the credits, fucking drives me mad. Object history, how you doing, mate? You're right. But yeah, thank you for that, James. I appreciate that. I liked Tyrion. Tyrion was good. I liked all of the Starks. Arya, she was great. Sansa was great. There was a lot of good characters in that. Definitely Jon Stark. I like Jon Stark. He was great. Jon Snow, sorry. He wasn't Stark, was he? He was Jon Snow. I can't have Queen Cersei all day, every day. She was in this. There's a very young Lena Headey in that. I don't think you can see her in any of the pictures. Well, you see her name there, though. But yeah, she's in that. Yeah, I loved Game of Thrones. Oh, that's why I made that sword. You know my arming sword that Rich made me the blade for? That was what inspired that. Yeah. Yeah, I really liked Game of Thrones, and I liked the end as well. I always wondered who is the hottest woman in Game of Thrones. I don't know. That's hard to say. So he said the Giants. Yeah, the Giants. It was a great TV show. I really enjoyed it. And I didn't get the hate for the end. I suppose I could sort of understand it because people we won't do spoilers, but I think people were hoping it went a certain way and it didn't. But the way it went, I thought was perfectly satisfactory. Jorah Mormont. Actually, I really liked old Jorah. Yeah, Sir Jorah. He was good, actually. Yeah, I liked Sir Jorah as well, Irishman. Yeah, he was one of my favourite characters, actually, saying that. There was a lot in it I really liked. There was a lot of really good characters in that. Object history, Tyrion, one of the best characters in TV history, for my money. Yeah, I'd agree with you there. I'd agree with it. Nick said, do you watch Netflix on Chrome, Mike? If you didn't know, if you watch it on Edge, it'll actually be higher quality. I watch it on my PS4, so I don't know. But I'll be honest with you, on my PS4, I never have issues. I have this weird paranoia thing about things buffering. I've always had it because of the years. And I can't relax because I always have this thing in my, that I think it probably sounds really weird, but in the back of my mind, I always get this weird paranoia that it's going to start buffering or some shit because of all the years it used to do things like that. Not Netflix, but all these things when you tried to watch them streaming them. But I've never had an issue. Nowadays, you never have it because I plug the wire in anyway, the Ethernet. So I watch all my stuff on all on my PS4. So yeah, and that would be like Amazon, Netflix, all four, BBC iPlayer. I never have an issue now, but I just have this weird paranoia that it's going to do it. Makes me so I can't quite relax properly. You know what I mean? While I'm watching them. Calvin said the ending felt rushed. It did feel a bit rushed, but I think it was still good though. I enjoyed it. Don't say you should give The Witcher. I will. That will one. I'll definitely. What I might do, I might leave it for a couple of series. Is Zed. Because how many is there? 2. I might see how it goes, see if they do any more, and then watch like 3 or 4 at a go. You know what I mean? So he said the prozzies were hot. You're right, Lewis. Oh, Lewis, thank you for that donation. I appreciate that, mate. Let me see if he's left me a message there. Nice one, Lewis. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. It's all right, Mike. Got the key ring tab in the post. Had to sling a coffee through. So thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, Lewis was another one. I sent a couple of people out some of the key rings and that for like a surprise little gift. Thank you, Lewis. Cheers, mate. No, I knew what you meant, Ed. He said the TV series on Netflix. Yeah, because there are other Witcher things, aren't there? There's a Polish one, isn't there? I think it's originally Polish anyway, isn't there? When are you daytime Pond Scum streams coming back? When are the daytime Pond Scum streams? Oh, as in like the what do I call them? Doll Scum, yeah, whatever. Dossers. I don't know. They're never regular, the daytime ones. Lewis said, all right, Mike, got the key ring tab in the post. I had to sling a coffee because it's so good. Thank you, mate. Thank you. I appreciate it. Caleb said, the worst ending of any TV program was the new Battlestar Galactica. The whole show was awesome. Right up to a super shit last 20. That's weird when they do that, though, isn't it? Although I must admit, it'll sound weird, but I can, when you've watched really, really, really good TV shows that got cancelled halfway through, that's so fucking depressing that you never even get to find out what happened to the characters. I sometimes think even a shit ending is at least an ending. Do you know what I mean? At least they got an end. See you later, James. Thank you for that link, mate. I massively fucking appreciate that. You've done me a good service. Cheers, mate. I want that you going off. No, it was Timbo. Sorry, that's not him going off. See you later, Timbo. Good night, Timbo. No, it was James saying, saw Alita Battle Angel the other day. I will watch that. Zed always recommends me that. I can't believe I haven't watched The Wish. Yeah, I'm going to leave it a bit till maybe 3 series come out and watch them all in one go. That's it, yeah. Dull Scum. I don't mind doing the daytime ones. I often don't get time for it. But I like the old. Do you know what I want to do? Right now, I can stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time if I wanted to, but I don't know, I can't be bothered because I don't know how to moderate properly over there. And I've got no mods or anything on there. So you don't know what's going on. But it would all come up on one chat for me. I don't think I'll bother. Caleb said Firefly was the best thing cancelled. Yeah, it's gutting. It's gutting when that happens. But I think you've always got hope because if they brought back Twin Peaks 22 or 25 years later and finished it, then there's a hope for other things. Because that literally, the end of Twin Peaks season 2 ended on a massive cliffhanger where the potential deaths of at least 5 of the main characters had happened, and you didn't know for years and years and years what happened. Yeah, because the fuckers cancelled it. But that is essentially the power of the internet. That for all the shit that the internet does, that was down to the internet, and people basically keep saying, David Lynch, we really like it. Can you bring it back? Can you bring it back? And so many people sort of said, I think they gathered that it was worth bringing back. You know what I mean? Lewis said, if you like Firefly, then the game The Outer Worlds is pretty similar. I know of Firefly because didn't they do Firefly and then didn't they finish it off? Didn't they have to bring a film out to finish it or something? Or am I wrong there? Is that something else? I've got The Outer Worlds. That's actually quite good, isn't it? Yeah. I quite enjoyed that for a game. But top up, man. If you want a daytime stream, maybe I'll Serenity. I'll put one on in the week. Object History said the Firefly movie wasn't as good as the show. Was that what Serenity was? Was Serenity the film to Firefly? Yeah, I've never seen them, but I know a bit about it. Oh, thank you, Jed. Yeah, Serenity was the Firefly film. Yeah, I've never seen them, but I know of them because it's the kind of thing I would like. Because isn't Firefly aren't they essentially like it's like it's not a sci-fi western, but they're like cowboys, aren't they? Essentially, they've like gunslingers. They're like gunslingers, aren't they? Yeah. Joseph, how you doing, mate? You right? You know, they're a bit like Han Solo sort of thing. You know, a bit like a gunslinger, aren't they? But sort of sci-fi space based. Yeah, look, it's the kind of thing I would like. It's the kind of thing I like. There's a lot of things I don't know. I need to get around to them one day, but I don't mind waiting. Ah, right, yes. Nice one, object history. Don't have survived the week. That's good. That's good. Yeah, so just so everyone knows, I won't be on tomorrow, sadly. Well, I don't think I'll be on tomorrow anyway, unless for some reason I decide not to bother going out. There's a small chance I might be on 12-ish, potentially, if I come home early. Is Tactical on tonight? Yeah, we're just doing a bit of film talk, but we don't have to stick to films. Zed said the film Space Sweeper on Netflix is damn good sci-fi. All right, I'll write that one down, Zed. Space Sweepers. What did I watch on Netflix? Oh, I watched the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I would recommend that. Dan said he was streaming earlier, couldn't make it sadly. Who's that, Dan? I'm missing something there. Irishman said too many hot women in Game of Thrones to pick, but I did like one of the Sand Snake sisters, the smallest one. Yeah, I can agree with you there. Oh, Tactical. Cheers, mate. I missed that. Where was that? On here or on? I can't talk. Where was that? On here? I got stuck in a loop of going then. Where was that? On here or was that on Twitch? Fuck's sake. Emperor said, kind of old West gunslingers with SIG 226 semi-autos. Yeah, I don't get no notifications for him on Twitch. I'll be back on Twitch next week as well, hopefully. Soldier, I've got that. Yeah, Kurt Russell Soldier. That's a very good film, isn't it? Joseph. Nick Snive said, have you seen TCM? What's that, Nick? TCM? Or is that Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Yes, I have. I have seen it, Nick. Yes. That said his ears are burning. He's been lurking the whole time. Or was you pretending to be someone else and abusing me earlier tactically? Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I liked it. It was a bit short, but it was enjoyable considering a lot of new fucking films are just fucking shite. And they don't know how to make a good horror a lot of the time. But that was by the same bloke who made well, I don't know how much he was involved in. Did he direct it? It was that Fede Alvarez, same bloke who made the remake of Evil Dead. You're right, Tactical, by the way. Stu says some good gore in the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Saying said, Mike, can you do a video on how to survive a nuclear war? Videos on YouTube about the subject are getting thousands of views. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, because I went and watched the old because I like the old school shit. So if I want advice on that, I'll go old school. So I watched Protect and Survive. I could do my own version of Protect and Survive. It'd be about the same quality. Cheers, James. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Because I think I've got a copy of it, but it wouldn't be that kind of quality. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Just sent me a copy of Alita Battle Angel. Cheers, mate. Nick said I was sort of enjoying it until he got on the bus and all those people pulled the phones out. Yeah, I thought that would put me off. I won't spoil it, but I thought that would put me off. But I did think, you know what? There's a fucking lot of retards who would actually probably do that in this day and age, aren't there? There genuinely probably is nowadays, because the amount of stupid cunts you see, there's some. If I was out in London and there was some motherfucker going around stabbing people, the last thing I would do is pull my fucking phone out and start recording it. That wouldn't even cross my fucking mind. But cunts do it. They fucking do it. Because I find it unbelievable. Or filming a policeman going, fucking run, shouting like fuck, fucking run. You know, go. It's trying to save their lives. There's dumb fuckers filming them. Fucking thick cunts. Joseph said the Reach series on Netflix. I'll check that one out as well, Joseph. I've not heard of that one. Oh, Reacher. Is it Reacher? That new yeah, Reacher. Yeah, I have heard of that. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? The new one and that. Stu said at least there was actually a massacre. I thought that. I did actually think to myself the same thing, Stu. I did think, yeah, at least there was actual proper there was an actual massacre. It was in Texas. There was a chainsaw, and there was definitely a massacre. Mother said, Mike, you said the R9 shoots cheap bolts from AliExpress. Just like normal. Yes, yeah, the R9 shoots shoots those cheaper bolts absolutely fine, no issue at all. Dad said the Wheel of Time was all right. Just finished it last night. What's that on, Mother? Not fuck's sake, tactical. Gabs, fun fact: Fallout takes an hour to settle, so if you survive the blast, you have an hour to get upwind. There you go. There you go. Damien said, Mike, you should go to Ukraine. Giving weapons to civilians. I did think of that. I did think if they start, if that came out over here and they started giving them out, I don't know whether I'd go and get one. Would you go and get one and then claim you somehow lost it somehow when they want them back? Well, I'm sure you'd probably have to sign something to get your AK. But then what would they be giving out over here if they were? Probably fucking nothing. SA-80s maybe. I don't even know what we use over here now. Tactical said TV series Amazon, but on that site I sent you. Ah, nice. What was that one? Oh, I know what you're on about. The Wheel of Time. Is that that looks like witches or something? Is it witches? Is it that one? They look like witches or something. Object history. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I live in Texas, and if that was going to happen, for real in one of our states. Oh, no, hang on. I live in Texas, and if that was going to happen for real in one of the states, yeah, it's this one. Fuck's sake. I was going to say something, but I thought, no, I better not. It's actually probably be a gun. There you go. But no, I don't mean that like that. Where am I? Dad said, when the sky turns all Uranus. Just going back to fucking limericks again. When the sky turns all Uranus, we will all go simultaneous. We will all go. We will go. Did you just make that up, or was that a song? Sounds like a song. Dan said the battalion of Spetsnaz versus one weapon collector. Who wins? Well, I don't know. You can guess that one. Dan said the Wall is a twisted movie, a sniper action with some plot twists that stick on your mind, like the end of Lord of War. I'll have to check that out. I've never heard of that one. The Wall. I don't think I have anyway. Richard, people walk across the road with their eyes glued to their phones. That scene in Texas Chainsaw Massacre isn't too far-fetched. Exactly. Mr. X got a visit. All right, mate. See you in a bit if I'm still on. Jamie said the way this country is going, the UK would give out fucking water pistols. A bit like Game of Thrones and The Witch. Do you know what, Zed? Tactical. Fuck, I've done it again. From watching the... Right, so I've only played the game of The Witcher, but that The Wheel of Time, every single time I saw the trailers, made me think of The Witcher, the games, because it's got these sort of very powerful sort of witch sort of women. They're not witches, but you know what I mean. They can do magic, basically, can't they? Dan said, I found a random pillbox while walking in the forest today. It's in perfect condition. That's strange, isn't it? Mother said, any recommendation for bolts on AliExpress? If yeah, yeah, send me a message, Mother, because I might forget. Say, Mike, can you recommend those bolts? And I'll send you an exact link. I'll send you an exact link to where I bought mine. Can you hear that? There's some weirdo keep tearing up and down the road with a really fucking loud exhaust. Fucking freak show. Do that at fucking 11 o'clock at night. Ah, nice one, dude. It is a song. I'll check out The Wall. I've never heard of that one. Top Up Man said, you seen that? No, is it? No, is that the one with Bob Odenkirk? And I haven't seen that. That's been recommended loads of times though. Caliber said, got a scoot and shoot, guys. Need to go and pick up my missus. See you later, mate. Good night. That's it, right off to finish upgrading my laptop, where I'm still. Oh, yeah, before you go, I'm not on tomorrow, by the way. So you know. But there's a chance I might be on late, like 12 o'clock-ish, depending what time I get in. All right, so just so you know, Tacticals, you're about the only one who the late night ones nearly always comes on. Yeah, go and go and upgrade your computer. I hope it goes good. Goes well. Dan said I will not be disclosing the location is now my primary bug out spot. Yeah, good idea. Bishop, no one lives. Oh, yeah, I don't think I've heard of that one. Object history is I'm off to pick up the kids. Have a good weekend. Thank you, mate, and you. Hope you have a good weekend. Take care, mate. See you later. Gundam said, is that Arkansas? Liquor stores removing Russian vodka from its store shelves, referring to its tiny sanction. The best one I saw was someone saying, "Do not drink." I've got a bottle of it. Boycott Vladimir vodka. Except if you look on the back of it. Poor bastards. Yeah, so start boycotting this Russian vodka that comes from Scotland. Oh, fuck's sake. Well, off that, that's probably the least Russian fucking thing you can get. The Vladimir Vodka Company, Glasgow, Scotland. Yeah. Death Hunt. Yeah. I like a bit of Charles Bronson, actually. Charles Bronson's very good, isn't he? Very good. Joseph. Zed said, I do like the film of the Pink Floyd's The Wall. I don't know if I've seen that properly, you know. I'll have to check that out. Top Hat Man said, go and tear up and down the road in a ripped leather jacket and a motorbike wheeling was sawn off. Firing it as they pass. There you go. You can hear it. Nice. Yeah, it sounds like a scam. All of the Russian vodkas are fucking from Scotland. I wish I had another one. I'd prove that. What's this one? But that one cracks me up, yeah, because initially you think, oh yeah, you know, fucking Scottish, mate. I'm sure the other one is the other sort of the fucking Russian standard one, or whichever one it was. You're right, Scott, how you doing, mate? Yeah, made in Scotland. I think that's an empty bottle. I've only got that bottle because I was testing this cork on it. Because I'd rather drink. I don't want to keep drinking out of plastic bottles, but they're not big enough. Joseph said the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. We were talking about that earlier. That is a good western because I'm quite into my westerns. I do like westerns, and that's a sort of compilation western, isn't it? With about 3 or 4 different stories in. Yeah, I like that. I think so. Take out their windscreen of a catty bull bear. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck it is. There's always some weird fucking. The weird thing is, it's Santos are coming into this road. Must be to see someone because it's a fucking dead end. So I've never understood the mentality of these fucking retards who do that shit. Anyway, why would you tear? I can understand tearing down like a fucking main road. It's a fucking dead end, and it's not even that long. Bizarre fucking matters. I don't know what you're on about now. Emperor are two different walls, but I like them both. Fuck's sake. I wish I had that other bottle of vodka. Yeah. But I did. I saw a thing saying, yeah, boycott Russian vodka. I thought, you better check the fucking bottle. It's probably not even from fucking Russia. But I do agree with that. Yeah, do your own little mini sanctions. Yeah, the Ballad of Buster Scruggs is very good. If you haven't seen that, it's well worth watching. Lewis, if you're still on, you'll have to let me know how you get on with that keyring, because I know you wanted a heavy duty one. So I tried to make yours heavy duty, but those rivets I've never ever used before, so I don't know. They should be good. It seemed proper solid to me, but yeah. If it ever comes off, put a fucking little bolt through. Put it back on. Put a little bolt through. You can get I'll send you a link to like a Chicago screw thing. Darren, you right, mate? Top Out Man said, yeah. Wankstones go up and down my dead end road and turn around and come back faster just to irritate people. It's a weird thing to do, isn't it? It's a weird thing to do, because why would you want to tear up a fucking dead end road? Dimwits. Sing said, one of the sanctions banning Russia from the Eurovision Song Contest. That's proper weird, isn't it? Weird and pointless. Lewis said it's held up fine today. That was a boycott vodka. Bangkok rum is from Jamaica. Well, as I was saying, most vodka I ever buy comes from fucking Scotland, even if it looks like it's fucking Russian. Zed said, have you watched The Revenant? I think it's good, even if the end is. I have. Yes, I've got that on DVD. Yeah, I like that. Down there, that's my pile of westerns now. I've moved them. And my gangster films I used to have westerns and gangsters in the same pile. Because I often find, if you look at a lot of westerns are very similar to gangster films. It's still, it's still blokes going around with guns. You know what I mean? Cowboys, the old western, not cowboys, but gunslingers, ain't far off of the gangsters of their day. Anyway, that's why I used to put them together. But I ain't got enough now. But yes, I have seen The Revenant. Yeah, bit like fucking, what's it called? Jeremiah Johnson, based on a true story, but not quite. Yeah, changed a bit because I looked up the real story to this. Yeah, but it's a good film, isn't it? Entertaining. Dan said, any recommendation for Cold War era films? I've seen most of. Do you know what? I've not seen a lot of. I can't think of any Cold War era films really. No, how do you not? I have seen The Outlaw Josie Wells. I've got that on DVD as well, James. Yeah, fuck it. That's a great film. That's an amazing film. Yeah. Yeah, I've got all of the I've got the Sergio Leone films. I've got Pale Rider, The Outlaw Josie Wells, Unforgiven. There's quite a few. I've seen most of the Clint Eastwood westerns, but I don't own a lot of them, if you know what I mean. Darren said, do you like Lawless? Is Lawless the film with Guy Pearce and Tom Hardy in? Because I have seen most of that and it looked fucking excellent. That's a very good recommendation, Joseph. Ravenous. I liked Ravenous so much, I bought the soundtrack as well. Because the soundtrack to Ravenous, if you've not seen Ravenous, it is fucking brilliant. The soundtrack to Ravenous is actually made by Damon Albarn and Michael Nyman. The very good soundtrack to that. That's an excellent film. Yeah, I liked that so much. I bought the fucking CD soundtrack to it. Yeah, very, very good film. That no spoilers if people haven't seen it, but yeah, Robert Carlyle, Guy Pearce as well. Guy Pearce is nearly always good in anything he's in. I suppose we could give you a little clue back. We'll put it back there so you can just read a bit of it. Joseph, me and you must have very similar film taste. Yeah, Gran Torino, excellent film, absolutely excellent. Top Hat Man. Anyone been watching the Royal Navy at Sea thing on my phone? I haven't. No. What's that Top Hat Man snub? Sputnik. I've seen that as well. That was good. Yeah, Sputnik. That's well worth watching. Yeah, I like Sputnik actually. Sputnik was very good. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, he was licking me. Yeah, that's that. That's that, not Gran Torino. Now that would be a weird statement in Gran Torino. Top Hat Master, did you get round to the Electra album? I said, not yet. No. Where did you send that email? I've now got the bloody theme tune to that going around in my head now. Oh, nice one, Tactical. Yeah, that'll do you good. What do you stream on when you stream? Is it, or do you do it on your phone? Oh, Secret Nuclear Underground Bunker. I've never. Did you say is that a film? No, I've never seen that. That said, I did watch one film this week, Werewolves Inside Us. It's okay, but the ending is predictable. Yeah, I think tonight I'm going to watch possibly one of those two. I'm not sure. Well, better hide that just in case. But I may just change my mind and watch something either on my hard drive or on Netflix or Amazon or something. What ones we've been speaking about tonight? We've got Space Sweeper, Reach as a TV series. That's a PC or PS4, Xbox, but mainly my PC. What do you stream? Well, no, it'd have to be PC. What are you on when we're on StreamYard? Oh, and YouTube are doing a new feature soon where they're going to allow people to do joint streams, but without third-party, apps or whatever. And as far as I'm aware, you would both be streaming on your own channels at the same time. So you could be on, let's say me and Tactical's doing it. If you was on Tactical's watching it, you'd see me and Tactical. If you was watching me, you'd see me and Tactical. But I think me and Tactical would both see both of our chats. I think if they did that, that'd be excellent, and that'd be a really good way to get smaller channels exposure. Because I would do it. I'd do that once a week if people wanted to, and I know I could do that now. But you don't get if you come onto my channel, you don't really get the benefit. It's hard to explain, but you know what I mean. I think it would benefit smaller channels going on to big channels, and I would do it for people so you get a bit of exposure. So I said, one day, Mike, you'll have to get around to watching Brotherhood of Wolf. Yeah, I definitely will. I definitely will. Gradually, you know what I'm like. What I need to do, eventually I'll get in the mood for those kind of films, and then I'll watch it. Because I have sort of times when I'm not into certain things, if you know what I mean. Pat said, what am I usually on a StreamYard? Usually rum. Top Hat Man said, yeah, horror film where the Prime Minister gets put in a bunker when London gets nuked and convicts from the local prison which gets destroyed in the explosion, invade the bunker. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. Is that new or old? Dan said, do you like Men of Honor and the film In Hell, Mike? I've never seen them, I don't think. Never seen them. So yeah, there may be a way to do joint streams easily, and yeah, I don't know, but what's that? Oh, something on Instagram. I wonder who the fuck it was. Yeah. So we'll see when it comes out. It should be pretty good. And also now I've not done it, but there's a way you can add. I don't know if you've not been on Twitch, but on Twitch you have this little message that pops up before people can chat. They have to read a little message. You can do that on here now, but in all honesty, I can't be bothered. You know what I mean? As jokes aside, laptop has a built-in webcam. Yeah, I just wondered because I can't ever remember. I can't ever remember. But no, I can't remember what you're on. If it's a phone or yeah. No one wants a quiver for an R9 then. Or a Cobra Adder. Oh, I might have to have a piss in a minute. I'll tell you what, I'll play you a little video, whatever, slash. What do you want? You can have. It's got to be something quite long. So we've got. Fuck are they? I could either do one of my long adverts, things that we're cooking, things that we're doing stand up. So cooking. So what's the options? Write one of these in the chat, whichever one comes up first. James said Gorky Park is an obvious KGB murder class. Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't think of any Cold War things. Don't think I've got any videos of him taking a piss. Or you can watch 4 minutes of diarrhea.
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
I've got a 4-minute version of that. If that's what you want. Right, 2 for cooking. Come on. Cooking or my advert or Slingshot Warrior stand-up. Fuck off. These are comedy ads. The ads, I'm going to have to put the ad on now for him saying that. I'm not taking that top up, man. These are my comedy adverts. It's my comedy adverts. What are you talking about? You're all saying cooking anyway. But I meant these ads. Welcome to the WeaponCollector shopping channel. The only place you'll find. Cheeky fuckers. Right, here you go. I'll probably be back before it's even started anyway.
Hello, this is Slingshot Warrior. I've decided to do a little bit of cooking. Gotta do some washing before we do some cooking. I'm going to make a corned beef stir fry dish that's going to be delish. Can of corned beef. Going to be a cooking. Some good cooking. I'm cooking corned beef stir fry. Voila. Corned beef. You're just cutting up. There you go. A little bit of canola oil in the pan. What you do is just glaze it down, let it flow down back and forth around the pan. So you don't have to do too much. And now the whole bottom of the pan has the cooking oil on it. You want to take your knife and you want to put this in there slowly. Now you want to add your vegetables. Green beans here, frozen green beans. Now we got to get our flavoring because it's going to be a stir fry. Here we go. Teriyaki. We're going to put some teriyaki on this. This will make it taste really good. That's what good cooking is. It'll take a little bit for it to fry up a little bit. You want it to, you want the flavor to be locked in, you know? If you want it to taste really good, you got to fry really well, and it's got to steam up in there. It just locks in the flavor. That's why I put that glass seal on it. It's a very wonderful dish. Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, I got the secret ingredient for Gordon Ramsay. Now we're getting there. It's simmering quite nicely. You want to let it boil in. You want to let the steam come in there, yeah? Well, it is ready. It's succulent. It's ready. Woo! See how good it tastes? Mmm. That is divine. Oh. That is good, good, good. Isn't that a mouth-watering dish? Mm-mm. That's beautiful. Corned beef stir fry. And I just showed how to make it. Isn't that beautiful? Well, keep on cooking, people.
I think that was a masterclass in editing. Listen, this guy's like a walking 50. Yeah, the Slingshot Warrior is literally comedy fucking gold. Greatest thing ever. I could have added another video. Hang on. Let me see if I've got it. This isn't the one, but I'm going to get another one soon. You know, let me just upload one quickly that I forgot to upload. Right, so if the stream goes funny for a couple of minutes, it's because it's this video's uploading. Should be right. I got to edit another one soon. I don't want too many Slingshot Warrior ones. I'm going to show you this and I'm going to delete it. Right, you ready? The voice you will hear is Slingshot Warrior's voice, so be prepared. This is when he had a visit from Noodles.
Best in life. Crush your enemies, see them dripping before you, and hear the lamentation of the women. Best in life. Crush your enemies, see them dripping before you, and hear the lamentation of the women.
That's what they get up to in their spare time. Oh, fuck's sake, he cracks me up. Was he cooking cat food? I think so. Right, where were we with our conversation? Oh, God. Fuck's sake. Next scene filmed in the shower. Oh, God. There's a good martial arts one. He's not doing martial arts, but he's practicing with his thing. And it shows you exactly how you stab with a push dagger. Don't play that on here. It's been deleted. It's gone. It's been deleted and gone. That's a one-off. No, I've deleted. That one's been deleted and gone. I have got a new I've got a new little clip though. I'm trying to decide whether I should when I can play this one. Mike, don't you have the be right back taking a piss? I have, but I'll never use it. Oh, something more entertaining would be better. So I don't know I don't know how to use this one. It's sort of if someone's telling too many jokes, I don't know. That'll spur you all on there. But I've put this one on as well for like a little, like the reaction ones.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny Camera. There's no hidden cameras. I'm being absolutely straight with you. A fucking joke?
Love our Ray Winston. Irishman said, are we talking about movies set in Russia? If we are, then Citizen X is very good. Movie about Russian serial killer Andrei Chikatilo. Oh, I know who you mean, yeah. That's an argument in theirs would be like petrol and matches. There's a wait. Seems it where it does karate. Oh, do show me. I ain't got it on here. I need to make the video. Nah, don't worry about that tactical. That's a one-off. I'll do the other clip later for you. Yeah, I can't really help you. Singh said, you've seen the one where he does his karate kata. Is it kata? Kata? I have seen that, yeah. He was in the chat earlier. So it was real quiet suddenly. Lost about 10 viewers. Should have fucking known. Should have just put 5 minutes of diarrhea on, 4 minutes of diarrhea. So what's everyone doing tomorrow? Like I said, I'll be going around my brother's house in the evening. I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow in the day. Fuck all, probably. I might look into doing a video. If I get time and I'm bored, I might see if I can knock together a long video for you lot to watch. Or maybe I'll put one of the old ones on. I don't know. But if I can find some clips or something, I might do a video for you lot tomorrow to watch with a premiere. You know what I mean? So you can still in the evening, you can watch a video and have a chat down the side if you wanted to. Mr. X is back. I hope he finds somewhere safe to bug out to. I know it'll be a duller world, wouldn't it? Without seeing shot. James said, Mike, can you make a video about a crossbow and put the camera all the way down the garden? That's all right. I'll do that. You said, Mike, you tried putting your shorts on TikTok. It's quite easy to get views on there. I've put a couple of videos on there, and they do get views, don't they? I don't even know if I've got a link to the fucking. I did because Mark was putting some on there and getting sort of 800 views. 800, couple of thousand views. I put one on in the end. I can't even find my info now. Go off that before it starts playing something. But yeah, I sort of have, Lewis, but I might do some more. But the fucking shorts on here are always good. Every now and then you get one that doesn't really go nowhere, but the majority will get that bumped my views up quite a bit recently. But yeah. Jay said Mike doesn't wear shorts. Dad joke. Dad said, "Oh, managed to get me a new car. It's tiny. Oh, that's good though. Well, I suppose that's better than nothing, isn't it? Better than nothing." Dad said, I'll be trying to sort that damn story out tomorrow. I have an idea that might work, or maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Zed, but I'm going to go at my emails now, and I'll tell you what it says. Right. Because I wanted to copy and paste it. I can still share it with people, but for some reason, what's come up is... So this is what's happened, Zed. The email you sent me, I won't read any more than like the beginning and the end. It says, hi, here's the second story. And then it says about passing it on, that bit I can copy and paste if I wanted to. But the whole actual story, if I right click it, it says inline image. So I can open image in new tab, save image, copy image, but I can't actually copy any of the text. So all I can do is read it, essentially. And tactical and metallic, don't get too excited. So I'm not sharing it till I've read it first. I want to be the first one to read it. Where am I? Yeah, just see what happens. See if you can just copy and paste it from wherever you've written it, and then send me it again in an email without the top bit. I don't know, but for some reason it sent it as some sort of picture. Oh, Top Hat Man sent you some more chewing the fat on Instagram if you want. I'll have a look after this. It distracts a bit too much if I'm doing too many weird things like that, watching videos no one else can see. Nick's to tactical. All I can imagine is trying to squeeze into a Peel P50. There's a tactical drives a mobility scooter. That's what he really. He really meant tiny. So yeah, Mother, let me know about that quiver. I can make that quiver fit an R9 in different ways. There's multiple ways I can make that fit. If you get a picture of an R9 crossbow and show me how you want it mounted, I can make it mount that way. Yeah, do that, Zed. Copy and paste it into how you did it before, and then send me that. Yeah. But it just at the minute I wouldn't be able to even print it because it's essentially an image that you need to be able to get the words. You know, Slingshot, we was just talking about you. I suppose your ears weren't burning or whatever it was.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
How was you saying that to my feet? Your Elden Ring installed yet? That sounded dirty for some reason. Oh, you got a new haircut. What's your haircut like? Slingshot. Is that for Sunday? Well, right. This isn't aimed at you, but I reckon you've got a haircut like this bloke. So ignore what he's saying. He's not saying this to you, but I think your hair looks like this.
You're a fool! 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 You're a flipping fool!
They said my Elden Ring is burning. There you go. That's exactly what I was thinking. I reckon Slingshot's now got our whatever you would call that hair. I can't think what it's called. Fuck's sake. It's Slingshot night tonight now.
Yeah. Look at that. It just knocked the dirt out.
Fuck's sake. Short back and sides, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, short back and side Slingshot. Afro, that's what I was trying to get at. Maybe it's like a perm afro. That's it. I was thinking of the word I was thinking of afro, but I think perm would cover that as well. Mullet. As I said, Elven Ring makes me think of grunts. Pass me another elf, Sergeant. This one's split. I don't know what that's from. Dan said we'll be off to watch Sputnik now. Thanks for that. You should enjoy Sputnik, I reckon. Dan, I did. I thought it was very good. Yeah, see you later, mate. Good night. I don't know what I'm going to watch later. I'm going to watch something though. I don't know. Well, I'll say that. I might change my mind and just not bother. Nick says got to be a Jerry curl. Maybe. I don't know. I've had the same haircut since I was about 12, so. Yeah, you're right, Jerry curl. I searched that. Yeah, I think you're right there. That's not an afro, is it? Grip that I'm too white for that hairdo. Don't know if they curled it up a bit. It's a fantasy book, is it, Dad? Orcs of the Heroes. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting, that. My indoor EDC is this at the minute. I wanted something quite big. I can't find my fucking stiletto, so it's probably in the fucking Wendy house. I like this because it's got a nearly 4-inch blade, I think. Fuck's sake. Yeah. What's that? 3 and 5/8, but it's quite a nice big blade. Yeah, that's another. The fucking Mandalorian and that I wouldn't mind watching. Yeah, and Afterlife as well. How many of the Toaster Londons did you? That's actually I've got to remember that Toaster Tinseltans about, isn't it? Yeah, I need to watch that soon, mate. Because if I leave it too long, it may not be on iPlayer. How much of they did you watch in the end? I think I remember you saying you liked it. Wait till you can't find your stilettos. Stiletto knife, you fucker. I do not own any stilettos apart from blades. Such sake. Here you go. This is the perfect thing for that
You
insult.
think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras. I'm being absolutely straight with you. A fucking joke?
There you go. That was perfect timing. Ant-Man said, how do you check if a knife is 3 inches if you lose your ruler? Well, I suppose you could measure it up to something, as long as you know how long that is. Grip said, it's a fine folder, Mike. Did you see my new knife? I did. Yeah, that's a very nice knife. I had one of those, but I sold it to someone a couple of years ago. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? Yeah. I often said, finished Totes of Tinseltown last night. Seen all the London ones except for the pilot. London was better than Tinseltown. All right, good series they wasn't it? Because I don't think you knew about it till I told you, did I? Did you? Can't even mention stilettos in front of you, like, can I? Fuck's sake, what is the world come to? Nick said, got a copy of the Folk Niven F1 today. Which one's that? Let me look it up. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's actually quite a nice knife, actually. Yeah. Fixed blade. Yeah. Sort of cold steel looking in a way. I don't know why I would say that, but I don't know if that would even make sense. Well, that's what I mean, tactical. You just have to know how long yours is and use it as a comparison. So for some people, it might only come to there. What one? The one I've got or the one you've got? It would be legal to own, not to. You wouldn't be able to carry it without a reason. But it would be legal, if you know what I mean. Irishman said, yeah, very good series. I had heard of it, but never seen of it. Never seen it. Good call. Yeah, good any. Because I'm quite a fan of Matt Berry anyway. I'll tell you what I want to get. It's hard to fucking get though. I want to get series 1 and 2 and the slingshot. Reading comments. I want to get hold of series 1 and 2 and the Christmas special, I think it was, of House of Fools, which was Vic Reeves, Bob Mortimer, Matt Berry, Morgana Robinson, and I can't remember the other bloke's name, but the one who does Angelos Epifemu, whatever his name is. Yeah, but that's really hard to get. Well, I don't know if you know, Joseph, Crypto 27, that is Slingshot. That's his other account, if you don't know. Yeah, Crypto 27 is Slingshot. He's been in and out. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that was his account. But no, he's been in and out tonight. You probably did know that. Dropout Man said that's why that was what I was going for. I tell people my 3-inch knives are 7 inches. Oh, fuck, I missed your comment. Yeah, how do you check if the knife is 3 inches if you do your rule? Yeah, exactly. Yes. That's like all the women. There's a load of women out there who think 1 inch is that long. Just as a comparison, you may not actually be able to tell. An inch is actually that long. There's a load of women out there who think an inch is that long. You know what the joke is to that, obviously. I'm going to have a whole series of Slingshot Warrior videos soon. So we've got cooking, stand-up, exercise, karate kata will be coming soon. What did I add today? Oh, diarrhea. Tactical says, speaking of slingshots, anyone used a Black Widow one? I've been offered one. I don't know where I'm. I've never. Well, I'm shit with a catapult anyway, a slingshot. So I couldn't really tell you if a Black Widow's any good or not because I'm no good with them. So, you know what I mean? I struggle to hit fucking, you know. Oh, how did that was me? Sorry, I get you now. I get what you're saying now, Joseph. Right. I don't know if you're live or not. I don't. Are you? I don't know if you're watching live. Yeah, that's me putting them on. Hang on. I'm messaging. For example,
Okay, dokie. Well, well, this is my workout routine.
a bit like that. I've got loads of them. Loads of videos of slingshot because he's such comedy gold. Listen, have you seen those rifle-sized slingshots? Some are even rapid. I have. I'm going to make one day. Yeah, I'll tell you what it is, Joseph. I've got a load of little clips on here that I can play. So I've saved them for little sort of. So if I keep getting abused by my viewers, I can play this one.
Don't have to take this abuse much longer.
And like Nick said, he got a new knife, so I can play this one. So Nick's got a new knife.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
And so on. Tactical's drinking rum.
Pisshead.
I love that one. People moaning that the show's not good enough for them.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
I'll stop now. There you go, I beat you to it. And then there's also a Stroke Crow one, which is a face swap of me. I don't think it's quite as good because it misses out the punchline, but here you go.
Are you not entertained?
Stroke Crow. Where is it? Where am I? Joseph said you can put flat bands on the Black Widow. That'd be worth doing, I think. Nick said to Tactical, not up to scratch these days. The Black Widow still uses tubes, which aren't as good as flat bands. Yeah, that was me, Joseph. I've got a load of clips, and I've got ones of Slingshot on here. I've got at least 4 or 5 of Slingshot. I got his whole stand-up routine that I edited. That's got a cheap eBay one, put Fairbrand gold bands on it. Made a whole world of difference. Do you know what, Crypto? I'll write that down and I'll watch Mad Max soon. And I know you mean the original, not the remake. And I'll see if there's any good ones. Just to prove it to you. Because what it is, I often watch films and I think, oh, that'd be a good clip. Mother said, I'm thinking to buy that FMA crossbow from Hatilla. Do it, mate. Do it. You'll love it. You're off, James. Thank you for those links earlier, mate. Massively appreciate that. Cheers, mate. Are you going? I'll be able to stay until 12 because the people go to bed. I keep saying see you later, Jim. I can't get rid of him. That's twice tonight. I said see you later, James. And he's not actually going. I'll think about it, but I've got to go off in here at 12 though. I'll probably have to go off at 12 anyway. I'll stay on to at least 12, maybe a little bit past. What I'll do in a bit, I'll see if anyone's back because the other people in the house have gone out, so they may not be back anyway, which means I could probably stay until half 12. It's purely because of people go to bed, and you know what I mean. I was said to Tactical, if you are getting tubes for it, just get the normal Barnet latex colour ones. Don't be tempted by the black Magnum bands. Tactical said to Irishman, I have about 5 catapults. I refuse to call them slingshots. Bit wary, one snapped and broke my knuckle around Christmas. Yeah, wouldn't it be great if Slingshot Warrior's name was actually Catapult Warrior? There's a guy marched out. I might be able to do an half 12. We'll see if they're in bed or not. Chris said the Boomerang Kid clip for Mad Max 2 would be good. I'll look into it. I'll see if there's any context. You know what I mean? Because I'd like to have the clips have to be relevant. Like my clips are like a sort of answer to things. You know what I mean? So, well, not all of them are. Some of them are just to make you laugh, but a lot of them are like a little answer to people. I'll see what I can do, James. No promises, though. It's a bit different sitting out in that windy house in the freezing cold when you're not drinking. Mom, will you stream from the windy house? There's a small possibility. I have to see what I'm doing. See how tired I am. I'm a little bit tired. No promises. And I'm not on tomorrow, by the way. And also, peer pressure does not work on me. Money might, though. Money might work. But no guarantees, though. So don't, well, you can try it. Tactical said, well, we know the answer to that. Drink. So that's I said to Tactical, we call them slings, yeah. I feel like a kid calling them slingshots. A Black Widow won't break. A cheap Chinese eBay slings can break. Only suitable for light bands. Joseph said, check out, you'll shoot your eye out, slingshots. His new F-bomb and pit boss. All right, I'll look into that. Sounds quite good. Crypto said, where are the ball caps in the merch shop? I'll actually, slingshot, I've got a little thing I might do. Right, so if it's easy for me to do, I might do a new, just a secondary channel or account. It's not going to be a channel. I might do a secondary account called something like Slingshot Warriors Merch, and I can then come on your live streams and share your link that something looks a bit more professional. And it's not from me then, if you know what I mean. It'll still go to my merch store, but it won't be my channel sharing it. So when I do it, I'll tell you first, I'll email, and you can make that channel a mod. You know what I mean? But don't do it until I tell you, just in case someone makes a fake channel of that, because I've not made that yet. So I'm going to make a secondary account called something like Slingshot Warriors Merch. And that will be what channel I'll use to share your merchandise links on your channel. And then when they're clicking it, it's not going to my channel, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I will do the ball caps. I've just not got around to them yet. What do you want on it? The flexing picture or anything? Something new? Roger, how you doing, mate? Good evening, all. Your mother, I've been hovering over the button to get an FMA, but when you add on string changing a couple of arrows, gets to 300 quid plus. Almost Siege price. Power Pack has Siege for 344 quid. Cryptid awesome. Yeah, I'll sort it out for you, and it'll be a bit. I can share those links, and it's not going to like my channel then, if that makes sense. You know, because of why. Although I've got no issue anyway, but you know what I mean. But it would look more like it's from you then, and Mr. X said we used to make catapults using barrier cord when we were kids, and big fencing staples out of them. Nice. Yeah, I know what you mean. Tactical said to Zed, try the pocket shot. Maybe they are. Maybe you make your own too. Oh, Zed said, unfortunately, I can't use catties. My wrist won't take it. Even the ones with the wrist brace won't have. Yes, I was just going to say wrist brace. Darren said, do you like Men of Honor? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Marone Messe. Of course I remember you. Of course I remember you. You're the one who always comes on and says, do you remember me? There, how's that? So, yeah, see? See? How's that? Nova said, I'm not a big fan of the siege crossbow. Which one's the siege crossbow? The compound adder. Not the compound adder, the compound R9. I do have a heater, James. I do have a heater out there. I've not seen that. No. Irishman said you can get quite a lot of speed from flat bands without the high draw weight. Yeah, as I said, I've never really been massively into slingshots, catapults. These are fucking crossbows then. Everyone's all quiet suddenly. If you're all being quiet, take this. Dan said, any news on the SAP yet? No. If when that gets done, I'll talk to you properly about it, mate. I'll actually talk to you about it. Dan said the thing is, I couldn't hit the inside of a barn with a flamethrower. I'm shit of a catapult. I'm absolutely shit of a catapult. Roger said to Mother, the concept is good, but actual crossbow is still EK. Yeah, I've never got into catapults. Not really good at them. I don't know. There's just something about them. Don't really. It's hard to say, but you can be very, very, very accurate with a slingshot, can't you? You're very accurate with them. Saying about slingshot, Crypto, you still on? When you move, because you're going to go down the deep south soon, aren't you? Have you got family down there, or are you just going to sort of like wing it, just see what you can do? Or have you already sort of got a place you can go for temporarily till you get your own place? I bet he's not even on now. Fuck's sake. Have I seen the film In Hell? No, that's another one I've not heard of. In Hell. Oh, Van Damme. No, I've not. You know what? I like Van Damme. I've not seen his. Do you know what? I used to absolutely love his films. I have not seen any of his films for fucking ages. I used to quite enjoy Jean-Claude Van Damme films. No, I've never ever seen that one. Good. Yes, I'm still on my family down there. Oh, nice one. Oh yeah, so you've got a bit of you can be sorted with other people for a little bit before you have to You know what I'm gonna have to do for you saying that, don't you, Slingshot? And he said I was on the John mic.
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
Fuck's sake. You can't be saying things like that, Slingshot, without me triggering that. Right, I just need to check something on my phone. Zed said Slingshot needs to be careful down there. If he does his pig impression, they might get a bit excited. Yeah, piggy. Oh, that's right. Do you know what? I don't own any martial arts films apart from the Bruce Lee ones. I've never bought them. That's it. I hurt my leg trying to do the winner palm tree as a teen. Who knew a sycamore sapling was tougher than my palm? I don't know that one. For fuck's sake. I'll tell you what other film I'm getting soon. A French film with Vincent Cassel in called Satan, but it's written as it's the French version of Satan. So it's written as something like, I know you're going to take the piss when I say this, Shaitan. But it's Satan, really. Right, Mo's probably going to have to go off at 12. Keep an eye out. I might do a late one, but we'll see. But I won't be drinking if I do. Taps a kickboxer when he busts his leg on the palm. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. The kick in it. Yeah. It's been years since I watched that. But I used to like martial arts films. As I said, the only ones I've got on DVD are the Bruce Lee ones. And all else I've gone off those slightly now. I used to really like the Bruce Lee ones, but I'm not really into them so much now. What's my favourite Bruce Lee film? I don't know. Enter the Dragon's probably the best quality one. But out of the older ones, I'm not sure because I can't remember which ones was which now. I like them though because they're all a bit sort of revengey, aren't they? I like sort of revenge films. Crypto said you should watch the documentary Reclaiming the Sword. That's narrated by John Rhys Davies. All right, let me just see what that is. Oh, mate, who plays Gimli or whatever. That's Jonathan Rhys Davies. That's mate who does. And am I wrong there? Yeah, it is. That's mate who plays Gimli, isn't it? Yeah. My Lord of the Rings alter ego. So he's a bit older than me. That's what I used to be able to do the splits. Well, now you've all seen me laugh my ass off. Singh said, always hide a bottle of Navy rum in the shed out of the way in case I get cravings for a second. I have to do the opposite now, because I've always got a craving. I've always got a craving. So I have to make sure there isn't any. Game of Death's good. I forget about Game of Death. Game of Death was never properly finished, though, was it? Sadly. Yeah. Game of Death is a good film. It's just it wasn't finished properly. But they managed to sort of... It is finished, isn't it? But they never properly finished it, did they? Yeah, I like Game of Death. It's a good concept. It's been ages since I watched any of those. He also played on Sliders. Nice. What is Reclaiming the Sword about then, Slingshot, anyway? What is it about? How tall is Gimli in real life? Don't they mean how tall is Jonathan Rhys Davies? John Rhys Davies. Fuck's sake. See you later, Mr. X. Good having you on, mate. See you later. Might be on tomorrow. I don't know though. Dan said I might face off. Well, I am for weekend off. That's not even a sentence, is it? I might face off. Well, I have a. He's on the vodka already. I'll have to read some of you lot's fucking stuff in the middle of the night. It's not easy. Yeah, see you later, Mr. X. Oh, God. What the fuck I'm going to do? The Crow, I've never seen. I've never seen The Crow. I know about The Crow. That was Thingy's son on it. Brandon Lee. Crip said it's about the history of European sword martial arts. Ah, nice. Sounds good. Oh, I'll check that out because when I opened it up in a new tab, it's already come up with like places to watch it. Still picturing Tactical Pirate doing the splits. Mama said, I will move. Good night, everyone. I'm Mike, and I will let you know what kind of quiver I want for the R9. See you later, mate. Good night. I might watch Face Off. Yeah, I probably won't watch one of these. I might actually watch. I might watch something on the telly. You know what I mean? Like a series or something. But I want to watch these ones when I'm fully awake. I doubt I ain't gonna be able to do a late night one, sadly. I'm sorry, James. I'm fucking knackered here. I'm finally falling asleep now. Look out tomorrow. I might be on late tomorrow. I'm not going off quite yet, but I'm gonna have to go off in 5 minutes. Because the other people who live here are back now. Jack, how you doing, mate? You right? Dan said I have had 3 bottles of vodka already, mate. Fuck's sake. Then I think it was Kentucky Fried Movie that did a great piss take of Enter the Dragon. I was doing the splits as I got his CCC. Fuck's sake. Should have had one of these. The book is available to buy right now on Amazon. No joke. You can actually buy that. Look what it's written by. Got famous writer in the chat. Look at this. I've even designed it. This wasn't on purpose, but I'm just going to claim it is. I've even designed it. I meant to say to you, Zed. I designed this book deliberately so the writing is so big that even if you start losing your eyesight, not you, but anyone, you'll still be able to read this book when you're like 90 and you can't read anything else. You'll still be perfectly be able to read this. Absolutely fine. You'll never have an issue trying to read that. Even if you can't see properly right now, get that book and it will be like, fucking hell, I can read again. Try it. Oh, you're off work this weekend, Darren. I get you now, mate. I get you now. Yeah, see you later, Tactical. As I say, I might be on tomorrow night about 12ish because I got a feeling I'm going to end up being fucking not tired tomorrow because I've got slight sleep apnea again. And I don't want to end up like falling asleep down there. Shit like that. So I may end up coming home when some of the people who come home earlier come home. Exactly. Whoever it was going on about put the camera right down the corner of the room, they are. Just put that down here, still be able to read it. That was on purpose design, Nick, so that anyone, literally anybody, could read it. You can fucking keep your eyes shut and still read this book. Do you want me to read a little excerpt to you? Let me pick a little excerpt out. He managed to slowly raise his upper body when he realised with a shock that he couldn't lift his hips. What the fuck, he thought, and tried to raise his hips again. They won't budge. Then he noticed a feeling of suction pulling down on his groin, and it seemed to be getting stronger. In his rising panic, he tried once again to lift his hips from the table. That was when the pain started. Slowly at first, but rising rapidly, his penis started to feel a bit sore. That sounded so wrong. Fuck's sake. He's been caught in the Zed not Z wrote it, look. If you want to hear the rest, better get the book. Let me quickly get the link for people. Reading little excerpts out of context don't sound right. Where is it? YouTube. I'll get you a link right now. Who wants to buy it? Oh, fuck me. I nearly went off the fucking studio then. Fuck me. That gave me adrenaline rush then. Nearly accidentally left the studio. Zed Not Z wrote that book. Zed Not Z is an Irishman. I was not the madman who published it, just the madman who wrote it. Zed said you should have used a pen name, something like Path Not Sidewalk or Boot Not Trunk. Nick said I forgot to buy one when I got Matt's book the other day. I'll get a copy now. There you go, Nick. There's the link. Let me just check that works. There you go. Nice one, Nick. Yeah, I got it printed, but Zed wrote it. Yeah, it says on the back there. Couple of spelling mistakes as well. During the WeaponCollector live stream, Z contributed an experience he had with a spirograph as a child. That event and others, multiple viewers expressed, spiraled into a phenomenon now known as the Spyverse. I fucked up twice there. Thing is, Spyverse doesn't go on the fucking Spyverse doesn't get detected by the autocorrect thing, you know, and the problem is know and known are both words, aren't they? Dan said, Mike, me and you should have a vodka drinking challenge. I wouldn't mind doing that one night. Not tonight, though. Zed said, and you have all just seen why Mike won't read it out on stream. He wouldn't be able to do so without pissing himself laughing. I know. Reading out sections, yeah. Should we find another little excerpt? I don't want to give it all away. PC Michael Maker was in the local park and was in the process of arresting a jogger who he'd caught having a shit behind some bushes when his radio crackled. He told the hapless jogger to wait while he answered and to pull your trackies up for fuck's sake. There you go. If you want to read it, get the fucking book. It's there. The link is there. There it is. It's not expensive either. It's £4.50. That was adding £1 on. So me and Zed earned 50p each from each sale. All right. Right. I better go off in a minute. Because because it is fucking late. Sadly, I won't be doing that. I won't be doing the late night one. I'm probably going to go to sleep, in all honesty. If you're not bored, though, do you want me to do one in the daytime? I could do a daytime stream tomorrow. If I'm not busy, I'll do a daytime stream if you want. We'll do a non-DOSers daytime stream because people don't technically DOS on a weekend, do they? Look out tomorrow. I might do a daytime stream. Afternoon type time. Get your books in. For the daytime one. I'll do a daytime one tomorrow. Look out for a daytime one. And then I may be on late tomorrow. I will, Slingshot. I can't get a lot done at the minute because my home situation has changed. I have a lot less hours. That's partly why, the same reason I haven't done the shooting competition. I just don't get time now. But yeah, I just don't get time to do them. So the shooting competition, I will still do yours and Jim's and Stu's. And I'll still make all the stuff I'm going to make. It's just right now. But today was the last day. I should be able to get some more shit done. I'm just going to start getting up early. And it'll give me about at least 5 hours a day I can go in the shed or do videos. Because the problem is at the minute, I don't get to fucking... By the time I get to do videos, I have about 2 hours. I could do it. And then it's not worth. By the time I've set all the videos up, and this is to make a video and edit it, it's not fucking worth even starting. You want to do a no? Do you want to, what? You want to do like a Indiana Jones versus that woman down in Vodkas? We'll see. We'll see. You'd have to come on camera though. How can I know that you're doing vodka? Because you could just be going, yeah, I took one. Yeah, I took one. Right, I'll see you tomorrow. Happy birthday, James. Hope you've had a good one, mate. And hope you have a good day tomorrow as well, mate. All right. Yeah, I'll come on tomorrow sometime in the afternoon. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm fucking knackered, you know. I've still got a bit of shit to do. So, yeah. Cheers for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow in the day. And maybe tomorrow evening, but it'll be after midnight. All right. All right. Cheers, everyone. See you later. Good night.